Yes, sir. Finally, I'm just watching the rest of the Lakers game, guys. We won a game. We're now 3-3. And Dwight Howard just hit a 3 in the last minute. I'm not too happy about this game, though. I'm happy that we won, but there's still a lot of things we need to sort out. Here, let me mute this. What I'll do is I've wrote down notes, guys. If you just want to stick around, you know, see my post-game commentary as a Lakers fan. I try to stay unbiased. But yeah, these are the notes I've wrote down. I've wrote we're letting teams score way too easy. We have lazy moments on defense, and what we're doing is we've done it for a while, ever since Frank Vogel was our coach. We will, if someone's a ball handler, right, and they get hit with a screen, their man will stick with them, and then we'll get the screen defender to step up. But what's happening is people are just crashing the rim, and they're just getting wide open layups. It happened a couple times. It was like 2 or 3 times in a row where Melo wasn't rotating as that like cover defender. And yeah, Mobley was just getting like open layups. So we need to sort out our defensive rotation, but I think that will just come with chemistry. LeBron's looking nice, like scoring wise, but he shot like 1 for 10 from 3 or something. The only 3-pointer he made was from like half court. So yeah, that's all right. I'll let that slide, you know, just an off shooting night. But in the paint and on his drive shots, he was extremely efficient. And I do like Russell Westbrook is looking a bit better for us. I think he's looking a lot more effective and efficient. I think we need to get him a more attack actions instead of him just being like a ball handler. I think when he's being the roll man with LeBron, or when he's diving or driving and getting those opportunities to attack, he's opening, you know, the kick out passes. Or there's a few times today where he crashed the rim and LeBron would follow and he was getting those little handoffs. So yeah, I do like the improvements from Russ and the team. I think he played really well today. And I also like how Frank Vogel, I criticized him in my last video when my reaction to the OKC loss, if you guys want to check that out. But yeah, I like how Reeves, Monk, and Melo were the first to come off the bench. It's just showing that Frank Vogel understands we need that floor spacing. Even though Monk only played a few minutes, got like 2 turnovers, 2 fouls, and then we put in Avery Bradley, and he sort of played Monk's rotation because yeah, Bradley's shots were hitting, and his defense is very good. Moving to Avery Bradley, I was critical when we first signed him. I was like, we have enough old players, we have enough guards. Like, I don't want THT or Nunn's minutes or to get affected, but yeah, I'm really liking it, especially as a perimeter defender. He's very big for us, and that was shown today. And also his shots are falling when we need it. So shout out to Avery Bradley. He's definitely a positive. I think yeah, he's fitted into this team nicely. Obviously, he already knows the system. Frank Vogel already played with LeBron and Davis, so I think that helps a lot. I said this last video, but Bazemore, when he gets the ball on the perimeter, he needs to be a 3-point threat. What he's doing is he's getting the ball and stepping it past the 3-point line just automatically, and he's going to drive. And it's just not helping us spacing. I do understand we start him because we want to put that defensive unit out first, but offensively, like, yeah, he's just cramming up the space a bit. He just needs to be more stuck in that corner or more stuck on the 45, and just when he's getting that ball, just he'll be looking to shoot. Like, he was a 40% 3-point shooter last year for the Warriors, so we need that back. That's where he needs to be more effective on offense, but defensively he's been very good for us. Frank Vogel's relying on him a lot and plugging him in when we need that defense. So yeah, I'm not too mad about Kent Bazemore because his defense is very nice. Melo is a baller. What did he score today, guys? Let me bring up the box score real quick. My man Melo, where is he? My man Melo got a whopping 24. Yeah, he got 24. LeBron got 26. Davis only had 15. Russell had 19. Yeah, LeBron shot 1 of 10 from 3. But no, yeah, I'm really happy with yeah, Melo today. He was crazy. And also, I love Austin Reeves, guys. He's a very nice passer. He's a good shooter, and his energy and effort on defense is amazing. Obviously, being an undrafted rookie, like, you know, you can still see like some learning curves. Like, there's one position today where he sort of over dribbled and then shot like an air ball fadeaway, but we'll sort of let that slide. There wasn't too much going on, but yeah, I really do love Austin Reeves. But now sort of moving on to some more of the negatives, we need more passing on offense. Like, we can't just be sitting around waiting for LeBron, AD, or Russ to sort of do something. I understand that the 3 stars of our team, and at least one of them is always on the court, but yeah, we can't just be standing around dribbling the ball on the perimeter. I mean, LeBron can get away with it sometimes. He sort of hypnotizes with his dribbles, and you know, AD on that sort of 45 high post. Like, it's good for him to get that time and that your moment to sort of do their thing. But yeah, Westbrook and LeBron are just driving it up too much and just sort of, I mean, bringing the ball up too much and just sort of standing around and sort of putting us in bad offensive positions, especially when we're not having much movement around that. So I definitely think we passed more in that 4th quarter, and it really showed. So yeah, that was a big thing. The passing, I think, on offense just needs to, yeah, could maybe execute a bit better, some more ball movement and some more sort of movement when the LeBrons and the Westbrooks do sort of ice something up top. And also, nearing the end of the fourth quarter, we were down by 11. AD played the 5 and we cut the lead away. And I think we got the lead going into the fourth quarter. So AD needs to be playing more 5 throughout the game, not just sort of the last 6 to 8 minutes of the fourth quarter. Because, what did I write here? It creates better offense to have him at the 5. And we went on a 12-0 run at the end of the third quarter. So that was big, having AD at the 5, because what it just does is it just spaces everything out. Like, we know AD can shoot as well, so we don't just have this big rim runner like a DeAndre or Dwight. They definitely are important, and they still get their rotation minutes, but I just think we need to be playing AD a bit more at that 5 position. I think it does wonders for us, and it's more sort of practical in this modern style basketball. So yeah, what else have I got here? I've wrote, cut down turnovers. We only had 2 in the third quarter and we made a comeback. Like, I think we had 15 in the first half. Like, we need to cut down our turnovers. Like, a lot of them are Westbrook, but also just, a lot of just bad turnovers. A lot of them are coming from the passing lanes. Like, I think, there's one where Louis Davis was crashing and LeBron tried to get a scoop pass and they're just getting picked off. So, we need to limit those turnovers, because when our turnovers are high, it's putting us in bad positions. And we also need to stop letting teams score so much. And we can't be going on these scoring droughts. There was 4 minutes at the start of the fourth quarter we just didn't score. Like, that can't happen with the talent we've got and the experience we've got and the players we've got. We can't be going on these scoring droughts. It happened a lot last year. I don't know if it's something I should criticize Frank Vogel on. But we just can't be going on these scoring droughts. We just fall asleep on offense. We'll have a 10-point lead and it's like we're just defensive focused. But sometimes it just can't work like that. What else have I wrote here, guys? I'll make sure I haven't missed anything. Like I said here, we have, like I said, in relation to the letting teams score too easily, I do think we have moments of lazy defense on transition. And like I was saying about the doubling the ball handlers and trapping the ball handlers, it sometimes just opens the paint up too much. And when we're not rotating and covering, it's not helping us out. So that's another thing. It's just I pride ourselves in our defense. Frank Vogel's a defensive coach, and we did very well, I think. The Cavs only scored 10 to 15 points in that last fourth quarter. They had 10 points by the time the game was over, and so they might have scored some more buckets in that last sort of minute. But definitely need to be more defensive focused. But that's contradicting to what I've been saying about we need to worry about our offense more as well. I just think all around we could get better, guys. I just think teams are scoring too much on us, and we're not putting enough points on the board when we could be, when we definitely could be. And now moving on to the Cavs real quick, I did write a couple things down about them. Obviously, I'm a Lakers fan and I'm reacting as a Lakers fan, but I'll give the Cavs some credit. Evan Mobley looks nice. He moves very well. I do think that when his body develops a bit more and he gets that man body, he'll definitely be a very solid player. Like, his frame, his length, his athleticism, he looks very nice. What did he get today? He got 20-something points, whereas I'll quickly bring it up. My man Mobley, he had 23 points today on 10 of 16 shooting, 1 or 2 from 3. That's very nice. Who else played well for them, statistically? Garland looked very nice, and also Rubio was splashing. He got 2 or 3 threes in a row. So then he started trying to get heat checks, but now shout out to him. And just overall, I just think the team, the Cavs team has very nice potential. Some solid talent, especially with the Marketins, Jarrett Allen, Colin Sexton, Garland, Mobley, etc. And then they've got those veteran players like the Ricky Rubio, the Kevin Love. So I do think the Cavs are in a nice position moving forward. I think these last few years I've sort of been a very, very average team with not too high of potential, sort of apart from the Colin Sexton and then when they traded for the Jarrett Allen. But with Mobley now and with like I said, Sexton, Garland, and all those boys continuing to improve, I definitely think the Cavs have a bright future. I know I might seem happy with today's win. I'm not too happy. We're 3-3. Apart from that fourth quarter, that was a tough game. I just think we were letting them score too easy. And all those things I mentioned before about the transition D and the D rotation was really killing us. I think that's the reason why Mobley has balled out and got 23 points on 10 of 16, because it was just a bit too easy for him in some moments. So that's something we definitely need to focus on, is just that defensive rotation. And I think we're figuring out offensively. It sucked to not see Monk play today. I just like Monk, but obviously, Avery Bradley stepping in for defense. But that's pretty much my review of today, guys. Let me know if you want me to keep doing these. I do enjoy these. I'm not at home at the moment, at my girlfriend's parents' place, so that's why it's a different scene. I'm just recording this off my phone. But make sure to leave a like, guys. Make sure to subscribe. Up the Lakers. I'm feeling a little bit better after that OKC loss, but we've still got a long way to go. I'm still backing my boys. Let's try to get this ring this year. If you're a Lakers fan, appreciate you. If you're a fan of the other team, I appreciate you for watching. I'm Vienna. I'll leave you guys alone now. Make sure to like, subscribe. I'll catch you later. Stay safe out there, and peace!